Hey, this is Matt, and I'm going to show you how to get Finale NotePad and how to use it really quickly. So my advice is that you get this and you can use it for the creative project that we're going to be doing in this class. As I stated in last week's lecture, you don't actually have to use it. You can use pencil and paper. That's perfectly fine, but you'll have to take a picture of it and upload it to me. And Finale Notepad is it's a great tool. If you continue in music theory, you're going to be using it all the time. Hopefully. And it's easy, it's free, it's cross-platform. This is the page that you download from, and you can look at the URL up here. And down here, you can choose for Windows or for Mac. So get it. You have to fill out some information about email address and stuff like that, but you don't have to pay anything. It's free, it's easy to use, and I'm just going to jump in there and show you how easy it is. So let's see, first I have to find it. Here we go, Finale Notepad. And this is basically what you're going to be doing for the creative project. I'm going to skip this step and I'm going to call this whatever, move on. And for the creative project, you're basically going to be just using a piano score with the grand staff. So you just pick keyboards, piano, and then you add it to whatever you're going to use. And the cool thing is you could actually do an orchestral score of some sort by adding other strings, and you get to hear those sounds too, which is the cool thing. So you can hear your composition using all sorts of orchestral instruments. So, oops, harpsichord. Wait 1 second. I want to add the piano. And let's remove the harpsichord. There we go. So we have piano, and let's do this in 4/4. And we've talked about minor. So let's say I want to do something in a weird key. Well, here's a weird one. Well, not that weird. You can just scroll up and down. How about G minor? 2 flats, and then I say finish, and you'll see this little grand staff score here. And then there are several palettes that are floating out here that you can use for the subtleties of scoring. But the most important thing that I need you to do is enter it the notes using this little palette here. And you can move these palettes around so they're easier to grab. But basically you're going to be putting some chords in the left hand here in the bass clef, just like that, and then you're going to come up with some sort of melody, and you're going to put it in up here. And if you make a mistake, you can always delete it, and if you need to move a note around, if it's pink, that's when you're moving, just arrow up or down. And then you can select sharps or flats if you need to use some harmonic or melodic minor, and then you can just do all sorts of crazy stuff like this and enter notes in, and then let's move some around, and then I'm going to hit play, and you can hear what I just did. That's not exactly what we're going to be doing for the creative project. I'll put some more of the parameters in terms of how to organize your ideas so it doesn't sound like a crazy person talking. But it's super duper fun to get in, and you can actually write music if your handwriting is terrible like mine, and produce it in such a way that other people might actually be able to read it. But for now, that's it. Let's keep it short and simple. Go ahead and get it, and my advice is do what I'm doing here and just start clicking around, go crazy. Oh, here's one little last thing. Let's say you need to put a rest in. You just hit the button R, and it'll turn any note into a rest. So you highlight it by just clicking on the note, hitting an R, and spacebar will hit play. Okay, getting kind of crazy, but we'll have fun with this.